Right. Okay. Good evening, everyone. Well, tonight we are going to discuss control bidding, qubits, controls. When we learn Blackwood, we always know that there are 3 requirements for Blackwood. And the 3 requirements for Blackwood when we're interested in a slam are: number 1 is a trump fit. Number 2, the high card points are enough for a slam, 33 or more. And number 3, the most important thing of all, is that we have control in all the suits. But today's lesson is not about Blackwood. I rarely use Blackwood. What happens when you're interested in slam and you're looking at 2 losers in a suit, or you have a void? Black would be useless because you could lose the first 2 top tricks. And having a void, you wouldn't know which ace partner has. So I prepared these hands specially for you because Blackwood's very simple. You just all go to Blackwood when you know you've got 33 points, you know you've got no losers in 2 suits, and it's very easy. But what happens in today's hands? So I'm going to load the hands this evening and show you how important it is that we must think on the other side of Blackwood, that we need to start looking at controls. Do we control unbid suits? That is important because if you don't control unbid suits, I've seen people take the first 2 tricks and everyone says, but we've got the points. Having the points doesn't mean you can go straight to slam. So I'm going to load the hand up and we're going to go on to hand number 4. Now, I don't know if many of you are playing key card. I'm not a firm believer in key card for beginners. I never learned it until I played world level bridge because to me that was for really experienced players when you really want to get to 7s and things like that. But I'm really not interested in key card Blackwood. I want to talk about straight Blackwood, looking for aces and why and if we should look for them. So let's look at hand number 4. This is our very first hand. We have a pretty good hand with a very good rebid. So we have 19 high card points with 1 doubleton unstopped, and we're going to open 1 heart. It's going to go past my north, and now east has to make a decision of whether we should be in how we should bid. We have a heart fit. We have invitational values, 11, 12. So the correct thing is I'm in the medium range and we're going to jump to 3 hearts. Remember, all jumps in old suits are never forcing. They are invitational, everybody. All jumps in old suits are invitational. Now you're looking at a beautiful hand with 19 points and 2 doubletons. The 2 doubletons give you another 2 extra points, 21. Your partner's showing 11, 12 points. There may be a slam here. Because if you add your 21 to partner's 11, 12, that's almost 33. But we are not allowed to go Blackwood with 2 losers in an unbid suit. So what we're going to do now, we've agreed hearts. We're going to bid 4 clubs. Partner, I have the ace of clubs. What ace do you have? Well, if partner bypasses diamonds and bids 4 hearts, you know that she hasn't got anything in diamonds. But it's her duty to tell you that she has diamond control and bids 4 diamonds. Partner, I have the ace of diamonds. And now, opener is looking at control in the spade suit. So we don't know if the responder has the ace of spades, but it's going to cost us nothing to now go straight Blackwood. 4, no trump. All you were worried about were diamonds. Diamonds is your biggest worry on this hand. Okay? So it goes 4, no trump. And you're going to show 2 aces. And you're going to bid 6 hearts. Now, before we proceed, I'd like you to tell me, are there any questions on the bidding? Are there any questions on the bidding?
You make it seem so easy.
Oh, bridge is easy if we look at the logic behind the game. The problem is, and this is why I see so many people come to me and they bring me pages of notes and lines and bidding. I take it all and I throw it in the garbage because it means nothing to me. I need you to understand why you do what you do at the bridge table. Once you learn to see the logic why, you will find bridge much easier than being bogged down with this line. This one says if you've got so much, it will drive anyone crazy. We need to learn the logic behind this game and why you do it. So to me, this is much better than reading notes and notes and books and books. I know people that read every book and every convention, but he can't play bridge. He doesn't know how to apply it. So reading and playing and doing are 2 different things. So I'm happy I make it easy. I want it to be easy. So let me give it to you. I'll help you a lot more later. I want to know.
So Linda.
Yes.
Linda, so interesting. So the using control bids and using Blackwood, those are not mutually exclusive
Blackwood
in
doesn't
the bidding.
control bid. You can't use Blackwood until you control bid.
Got it.
You cannot go Blackwood without. You could use the first 2 diamond tricks. So 4 clubs says, I'm happy, partner. I got the ace of clubs. What ace have you got? So this was great. Once you bid diamonds, you're on your way. And you're going to get the lead of the king of diamonds. And when we look at a hand, I want you to look at your losers. In the heart suit, we have no losers. In the spade suit, we have no losers. We have a diamond loser. And if the clubs do not divide, we may have a club loser. And then we'll go down. So we're not sure how it's divided or what's going to happen. So one of the things I teach everybody, it's called safety plays. I'm happy to do the following. I'm going to take the ace of diamonds. I'm going to draw 2 rounds of trumps and hope they break. And if they don't break, it's not a problem. I will do 3 rounds of trumps. And I'll play another one. I just want you to grasp the concept of how easy bridge can be if we learn the logic of why we do what we do at the bridge table. Now all the hearts are gone, okay? Now we play the king of spades, a high card from the short side first. And this is called elimination. I'm going to strip the suits. And I'm going to rough a spade. Now, I'm not sure about the club suit, but I've got 2 honors in one hand and 1 in the other. So I always like to lay down the ace of clubs from one hand first. It's just a safety play. Okay. It costs nothing. I've got 1 in each hand. I'm missing the jack. I'm missing the 10. I have no idea where they are. And now I'm going to exit with that diamond. That diamond is always going to be a loser. Now, if the clubs break, I'm making their hand. But if they don't break, they're going to give me a rough and a discard. And I don't mind if they want to give me a rough and a discard. They're going to take the 10, obviously. It's higher than the 9. Now, it doesn't matter who wins the trick. What are they going to play back? And that's the problem. If they come back a diamond, I'm going to get the following. Let's say they come back a diamond, okay? Right? I'm going to rough it here. And I'm going to discard my club. That's called a rough and a discard. And now I make the hand. Let's undo this for a moment. Now they've got the Jack 10, 7 of clubs. If they play the 7 of clubs, I don't think they will when they see the Queen 9 on the table. They're going to play the Jack, right? And it's going to go low. And it's going to show a diamond. Now they're going to win the King, and now we've created a finesse. If they come back the 7 of clubs, my 8 or my 9 will win. So now that I've stripped the spades, no more diamonds, and in order to do an end play, you've got to have an equal number of diamonds together. That's it. And now we make the hand. So whatever happens, I have no problem. Now I can finesse them, knowing that the south hand has no more clubs, and we make the hand. And that's the end. There you go. All right. Any questions on this hand? Any
I
questions?
have a question about the bidding.
Yes, please tell me.
Well, so if it went 1 heart, 2 hearts, then,
We're going 4 hearts.
well, actually, then I would be, the question is like game sutrai, when you like introduce another,
That's a help
there's-
suit game try. If you bid a new suit, yes.
so the question is, do you know that this is control bidding because you're in the 3?
Yes, there's a very big difference, and I'm pleased you brought that up. It's one of the things I've done in my notes on the difference. How do we know the difference between a help suit game try and a control bid? That's what you want to ask me, right?
Yes.
I will explain it to you. It's very easy. When you below game and you ask for a bid, you can still stay out of game. But when you committed to game, like 4 clubs has already committed you to game, it's a control bid. And that's how we know the difference between a help suit, game try, because we can still stay out of game at the 3 level. So control bidding commits you to game, and help suit game tries are lower and you can still stay out of game. So if the bidding went 1 heart, 2 hearts, 3 clubs would be help suit. If you haven't got help, we can play in 3 hearts. But if it goes 1 heart, 3 hearts, any bid committed to game is always a control bid, not a help suit. Does that help you?
Yes, that was very helpful.
That's very important. I did a table on that, especially so people understood the difference. Okay?
Wait, is that true if you go 1 heart, 3 heart, 3 spade? You want to start your control
You're
bidding at the
committed
3
to
level?
game, they're control bids. They're not help suits. The minute you're already past getting into game. But 1 heart, 2 hearts, 2 spades, you can still stay out of game.
Right, so it's the 3 level, right? 1, 3.
Correct. You can go out
Yeah.
2 level, 1 heart, 2 hearts, 2 spades, or 3
Right.
clubs, or 3 diamonds. For those of you who play help suit game tries, which I don't know if many of you do, but I did do it last year because some of you wanted to do it, and I did it. But coming up in August, I'm preparing a whole week of back to basics, and I'm preparing lovely hands, but the whole week's going to be similar so that it will reinforce everything back to basics in bridge. I think people will really enjoy that if they want to go back to basics.
Linda,
Okay.
I have a
Linda.
question about losing that diamond. Because
Yes.
you can only lose 1 trick, but you're wanting to give up the lead in some ways because you feel confident you can do whatever they lead back, you're going to make the contract.
Exactly. Whatever they do, I'm going to make it because I've
Okay.
stripped the suit. You must strip the suits. The only way an end play can occur is when you've got the same number in each hand.
Okay.
I had 2 opposite 2. If I had 3 opposite 2, it doesn't work.
Okay.
So that's how you do it.
Okay.
And it's a
But it's
great
scary
way.
to give up that trick because you can only lose one.
But where can I go to it? If this, you
yeah,
can't
you're
get
never
rid
going to
of
win
it.
that diamond trick anyway.
You can't get rid of it, so you might as well
Okay.
give it to them.
And then have them on lead. Okay.
Exactly. And then they're going to play to you.
Okay.
But make
thank
sure
you.
that you play one club, at least one from 2 honors.
Okay.
Okay?
Linda,
Yes.
I have one question. So
Yes.
how many points would the south hand need to do a Michael's Cupid over the 3 hearts?
Well, why would you come in with a Michael's Cupid and tell people how to play a hand when they are on their way to game? One of the first things I learned when I learned Michael's Cupid or the unusual no trump is that if you don't intend to sacrifice, don't do it. Because you're only giving them a roadmap of how to play the hand. And if they're getting an invitational bid and we're not sure where they're going, why would you want to come in with a Michael's Cupid?
Because maybe my partner has spades or something.
But you've got to look at the vulnerability and see if it would be worth you sacrificing. If you're all not vulnerable, there's no ways in heaven's earth I ever sacrifice. And even then it could be very costly. So you've got to be very careful that you don't give people a roadmap of how to play their hand. People have helped me so much on showing me 2 suited hands when I now know how to play every card. So only I like Michael's Cupid in the direct seat, Susan.
Oh, okay.
Not in the indirect seat. The indirect seat's a very dangerous seat, okay? Because you don't know how strong they are. It's undisclosed. So I would never get busy in the indirect seat, okay?
And it doesn't matter how many points, you still wouldn't do it.
No, it's weak or strong. Michael's is weak or strong. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Okay?
All right. Yep, thank you.
Good. All right, let's look at hand and the south hand over here. I think South has got to open 1 heart. And it's going to go pass. And we have a fit. Don't waste your time bidding spades. You would add for your singleton queen of diamonds and bid 3 hearts, invitational. You upgrade the hand with a singleton. Okay. And it's going to go pass. And now, looking at this hand, are you interested in going to a slam? I think it looks pretty good. You've got quite a lot of points in the hand. You've got 18 and a singleton. So I think that it would be quite okay if you're interested just to bid 4 diamonds and deny the ace of clubs. So you bid 4 diamonds. Partner, I'm interested in a slam. I've got a very good hand here with really good controls. I've got like 5 losers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 losers. And I'm controlling spades. So it's going to go pass. And now partner has got the ace of clubs. And your partner doesn't know that you have the ace of clubs. So it's your duty to tell partner, look, I don't have anything in spades, but I do have the ace of clubs. So you're going to bid 5 clubs. I've got the ace of clubs. Pass. And now you're going to bid 6 in a heartbeat. Right? 6 hearts. And now it's going to go pass, pass, pass. If my partner bid 2 hearts, I would bid 4 hearts. But that singleton makes my hand go to the moon.
What does North bid if they have the ace of spades?
Oh, if the bidding had gone 3 hearts, 4 diamonds, they would bid 4 spades.
Okay.
But they bid 5 clubs. They don't have the ace of spades. So now they bid this. And now they're going to leave the king of clubs, of course. It's called a sequence. I always leave the top of a sequence. And now before we carry on, let's look at the hand together, everybody. Okay? We have a few losers here, quite a few losers. We have a club loser and a spade loser. We have a club and a spade and we're in 6. A bit worried, aren't you? Let's not worry too much. Let's take this queen of diamonds and get it out of our way. We've got the ace and the king. It's going to help a bit. Got to get that queen out of the way because you've got the ace and the king. Right? And now you're going to play. How many clubs have we got here that we could rough? 2. Well, we've got to try and get back to our hand without giving up the lead, because if we give up the lead, we're going to be in trouble. So let's play a 7 of hearts to the ace. And now we get the bad news. All right. Well, now we've really got to go to work. So we're going to play the ace of diamonds, and we're going to have to throw away our 2 losing clubs. Can't throw away a spade. You've only got 1 in your hand. And then we're going to play the king and throw the other club away. All right, so we've got lots of work to do here, and I don't know how we're going to manage it, but we've got to try. We know exactly where the queen of clubs is. It's on our left. They played the king of clubs. This is very important that you know where it is. So we're going to play the jack of clubs, and if they don't put up the queen, you're going to just discard. So let's say they do put up the queen. Your 10 is good, right? Your 10 is good. Now we've got a losing diamond and a losing spade, right? We've got to get back to our hand. I don't know if we're going to make it. I don't think I'm going to make it. There's got to be a way to make this hand. And I've got to play my 8 of diamonds. There's got to be a way to make it. I might have messed it up.
No, it's hard because the East has all the hearts. Has
I
4
know,
hearts.
but there's a way to make it, and I can't see what I've done wrong. I've
You
done
needed to
something wrong.
duck that instead of take the ace. Let
It
the
was
queen
hard.
Take it from the north.
What happened?
Over trumped in the south, and you didn't need to because only East had trump.
Oh, yes. Oh, just go back. Hold on a minute. Say that again.
When you led hearts from north, you over roughed in.
I shouldn't have played the jack.
I think the ace
The
you
ace.
played.
Hold on. Let's go back. I might have messed this hand up.
I think it was the 10 of hearts. You should have let it stay over there.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, this is where it went. I went queen. And I got a rough with the jack. And then I play back the 3 of hearts and put in the 8. That's where I think I went wrong. And then I rough this diamond with the 10 of hearts. That's where I went wrong. I knew I did something wrong.
That makes us all feel better.
And now I can make the hand. Correct. Sorry. And now they play the ace, and I'm going to rough it, and then I'll draw the last 2 trumps. That's where I went wrong. And then I play the king of hearts. Once they showed out, I had to play a heart to the 8. And my 10 of clubs is good. How was that?
Glad you had trouble with it too.
I know I should have ruffed with the jack and played a heart to the 8. I didn't realize what I'd done. Okay, any questions on this hand? It's the control bidding that I'm more concerned about. Any questions? Okay, let's get on to hand number 8. I mean, some of these hands are very exciting. Okay, so we're very unbalanced, but we do have a rebid. I think we should open a club knowing that we have a rebid. You only open a no trump when you have no rebid, everyone. It's going to go pass, and partner's going to bid 1 spade. It's going to go pass, and now you can bid 3 spades. Invitational. And now you're very interested. Why? Because number 1, partner guarantees you 4 spades, and partner only took you for 4 spades. So for every card over 4, which I've said before, your hand goes to the moon. So let's look at the hand. I'm really interested in a slam. Look how good you are. But look at those clubs. I know partner opened a club. But I still could have 2 club losers. So it costs you nothing to bid 4 diamonds. Partner, I'm interested in a slam. Okay? Pass. Now, West knows for a fact that East has no club control. Because if East had any club control, he would have bid 4 clubs. Knowing that he's only got the ace of hearts, only bids 4 spades and says, I'm not even going to show you my ace of hearts. The minute you went past clubs, telling me you've got nothing in clubs, I am not going to encourage you anymore. We're going to play in 4 spades. And that is how you know when he bypassed the club suit that you are off 2 club losers. He bypassed the club suit. Now, if he had the king of clubs, he could show partner he's got the king of clubs, and then partner could show him that he's got the ace of hearts. Things could change. But when he bypassed the club suit, just to show the ace of diamonds, you don't go to slam on this hand. And now you have a never ever suit. A suit that you could lose 3 tricks in when you don't have the 10.
Linda, how could he
a
show
question on the
the
bidding.
clubs?
If he had controlling clubs, he could say to partner, hey, partner, I've got the king of clubs, your suit. What ace have you got? Because we've agreed spades.
So he would say 4 clubs.
4 clubs, exactly.
Oh.
How many
okay.
clubs would you need with the king?
I need to show a control.
A control. It doesn't have to be
A
the
control.
ace.
It doesn't matter if it's just King Doubleton. I just want you to know I've got something. Because you did open a club. He will find out with Blackwood later. Then he would bid, well, if you bid 4 clubs, he's got control of diamonds and hearts. Because he's worried about the ace of diamonds. Because he doesn't know where the ace of diamonds. So he could bid 4 hearts. Because the leader's got to go past his king of diamonds. He needs to know. He would bid 4 hearts. So I've got the ace of hearts. I don't have the ace of diamonds.
Linda, I have a bidding question before you show us. the
Tell
play.
me.
After we opened the 1 club, the next person bid a heart. It
No
turned out the
kidding.
same. Yeah, and then we bid the spade. Their partner bid 2 hearts. We went to 3 spades, past 4 spades. We didn't go on checking things out because they were in the bidding.
Well, that's it. That's what happens. What can you
Okay.
do?
Is that an okay bid that they bid the heart? I mean,
I think it's terrible. I think it's a terrible hand. If you want to do something on that hand and you want to show two suits, I don't call that heart suit lead directing. It's only got one honor and you do have a void. So one of my favorite bids in bridge, I would like my club points to be in the diamonds, but I like the bid over one club, two no trump, which shows hearts and diamonds and takes away their bidding space to find the spade suit. I use that bid very, very often, but I like my club points to be in the diamond suit. And I prefer that. That bid shows 10 cards and it shows the lowest two suits, especially if you want to do a sacrifice.
Mhm.
It's better than bidding a heart suit when your hearts are so bad. Your hearts should have two honors in it. Once it doesn't, let's say you've got ace, king of and another diamond and queen to 5 hearts. You really want a diamond lead. You don't want a heart lead. So I'd rather bid that two no trump, the unusual. Remember the unusual? The lower two suits. If they open a club, two no is hearts and diamonds. If they open a diamond, two no trump is clubs and hearts. It's never spades. It takes away all their bidding space. So that's a very good bit to remember. It's a very good bit to remember.
So a control would be either the ace or the king, correct?
Correct. Ace
Okay.
or a king. I like to show an ace before a king. Always. But you can always find out later. My partner's going to just bid 4 and say, forget it. And they're going to leave the ace of clubs to look a dummy because you bypass the club suit. And all they can take are 3 club tricks because you're going to trump the third one. And the rest is history. But remember that 2 suited bids. They're very, very good. They're very obstructive. It stops them finding their spade suit. Not this hand, but there are many hands I've really stopped them from finding spades. So just take the ace, king of clubs, make it the ace, king of diamonds. You really want a diamond lead, not necessarily a heart lead. And with one honor, I think two no trump is by far the best bid to make. Does that make sense to everybody? Okay, do we need to play it?
One last question. So let's say East had a void in clubs. They would say 4 clubs.
East would rather show an ace before a void in partner suit. If
So if
I've
they
got
had
to
no-
show, because it's partner suit. If partner hadn't opened a club, I would have shown the void before the ace. Always. I would bid 4 clubs. If East had a void in clubs and partner never opened a club, I will always show the void first. But when partner opened that suit, he may be looking at the ace, king of clubs. I would rather show my controls in another suit.
Okay.
It's more important to show the control in the other suits, not in your partner suit.
Okay, thank you.
Okay?
Does the hand make 4 spades?
The hand's going to make 4 spades only because of the, we're not going to get a club lead. So let's look at it together, please. We're not going to get a club lead. We must probably going to get I hate leading from this jack 4 times, but they're big diamonds. And they are in a slam. I'm never going to find a club lead. So I most probably would lead the jack of diamonds. I don't like to lead from a bad suit like that. So now they've got to play the clubs themselves. And fortunately, the ace king are in one hand. So we can strip all the suits, all the same way. Let's do the stripping of the suits together. Let's have a little bit of fun and see how we go. Okay, we're going to draw trumps. So let's play a trump to the king. They haven't got. So that's already some bad news. That means the spades aren't breaking, but don't worry, we never give up. Let's go slowly. And they'll throw a diamond away. And we've got to draw one more round of trumps, so I don't care where we draw it. And they'll throw a heart away. All right, we've stripped the suits like we did earlier on. Now we can strip the diamond suit. And we've got a trump in each hand. And now we can strip the heart suit. Learn to strip the suits. And by the way, I do squeezes like this. I love squeezing the opponents and watching them, especially face to face at the chair. You should just see their faces. I have a good time. So we've got no more diamonds. We've got no more hearts. And our only hope is that we can find someone to open up the club suit. But we've got to open it up ourselves. So now this hand has to make a decision. Where is the queen? And he opened a club. The ace king will never run away. If Declara's got the queen, you're still making 2 club tricks. So you should play low. And you'll put up the jack. And luckily enough, the ace king's in one hand. But if the ace king was split, you would lose 3 club tricks. And now you just lose 2 club tricks. It doesn't matter what happens. You're not going to find a club lead. Never. And that's it. And then the rest is yours. How's that?
Linda,
Yes.
if the 10 of clubs was led, would they go down or
Oh,
not?
definitely.
How?
Definitely. But how can you find the 10 of clubs lead when they opened a club?
How do they go down? I can see them getting 3
You
tricks,
play
but
the
I don't see
ace
the
of clubs,
4th
king
trick.
of clubs, and they get a ruff.
But that's
ace-
only 3 tricks.
And that's it. They don't go down. They don't make the over trick.
Oh, okay. Thank
They
you.
don't make 5.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
They're only losing 3 tricks. And they won't
Got
go
it.
down. Okay?
Yes, thanks.
Good. Any other questions on that hand?
Well, I opened one no trump in West, so then they did lead the ace king of clubs. So that was
Are you
not a reason.
serious? Well, now they found the rough, and now you got a bad score.
Right. So that was not a good one
Wow.
no trump opener.
You know, I would never open when I know I have a rebid. And having this anchor suit spades, I've always got a chance to rebid. I would never do that.
Okay.
Because you've got all those 3 suits to bid.
Yeah.
You open a club, they can bid a diamond, a heart, or a spade. So you never have a problem. It's when you don't have a rebid that you should open the no trump. It's not a good idea to do that. Okay, so that's a good lesson. We all learn from our mistakes. We all make mistakes. It's just the one who makes the least mistakes. All right, so let's look at this hand. 7 and 4, 11, 12, 13. I think we have to open 1 spade on this hand. 1 spade. Pass by West. And now we've got a 6-6 hand. 2 hearts. Higher 1 first. Remember high 5, higher 1 first. Now partner knows that you have a 5-card heart suit and 11 or more points, and it's her duty to bid 3 hearts or 4 hearts according to the strength of her hand. She's got a minimum hand. The Queen Doubleton club doesn't look good. Jack 3rd of diamonds doesn't look good, and bids 3 hearts. Partner, I have a fit with you. And now, what do we do next? That's the point. You have a void. So when you're looking at a void, you have to make a decision over the 3 heart bid, what you should bid. 4 clubs. I have the ace of clubs, partner. Now remember, this is one of the first rules we learn when we have voids. Not only 2 losers in a suit, but a void. We cannot go Blackwood. We're not going to ever know what ace partner has for us. So we bid 4 clubs. And now over 4 clubs, partner's got to tell you what ace they've got. So it's going to go pass, and you're going to bid 4 spades. I've got the ace of spades. And now you know for sure that the opener does not have the ace of diamonds because he bypassed diamonds over 4 clubs. Right? So now you can go 4 no trump. He hasn't got the ace of diamonds because over 4 clubs he would bid 4 diamonds to say I've got the ace of diamonds. He goes 4 no trump. And now you're going to show 1 ace. 5 diamonds. They might double. Look at those diamonds. You know that's an artificial double, lead directing double. It says, I want you to lead a diamond. Can you see that? 5 diamonds to the king, queen, jack. Some people might double it, some people won't. That all depends on you. But if you want partner to lead a diamond, I would double. So let's say we do double. It's called lead directing doubles, just for fun. Okay. You're now going to bid 6 hearts. And that's how we get to 6 hearts. Now, which is the master hand? That is very, very important. Which is the master hand? The hand with the long trumps. So let's look at the losers together. In the hearts, we have none. In the spades, we have none. We have the ace. We don't even need the king of spades. In the diamonds, we void, so we don't have a problem there. The only card missing is the king of clubs. They're going to leave the ace of diamonds. Anyway, even without the double. And you're going to trumpet. Now you need to get to the dummy, and we want to take a club finesse, but at this stage, your main priority is to draw the children off the street. So let's play the ace of hearts. And then the king of hearts.
We didn't do the 2 yet.
I'm not sure if the hearts are breaking because I want to finish up in the dummy. If the hearts didn't break, I'd play another heart to the queen, but they did break. So now I need a taxi to the dummy. And my only taxi is the ace of spades. And I don't need the king of spades. My main priority on this hand is to play the high card from the short side first and pray that the king of clubs is with West. And it's not. They take it. Well, they're not playing spades anymore. They'll play another diamond. And your trumpet. And the rest is yours. Look at the north hand. You have all the hearts, all the clubs, and you don't care about the south hand. You've got everything going for you. How's that? Was that
Excellent.
easy?
Excellent.
That was easy, right?
Yes.
As long as you know which is the master hand and you don't start roughing for nothing. I don't want to ever see you roughing spades. I don't want to see you roughing diamonds. I want you to start learning before you draw trumps, which is the master hand. And only then will you be able to direct your game. To see people roughing for nothing and telling them you have a singleton or a void, it's very bad bridge because then we can work out what the rest of your hand is. Never tell people that you void or a singleton. Try and keep that to yourself. Any other questions?
What if your clubs hadn't been so good? You're just missing the king down to the 9, right? So that might have been
No,
a
I
reason
want to
to leave
play,
a
stay
spade.
in the dummy. I want to stay in the dummy. If the king works, I want to stay in the dummy, then I can do it again.
Okay.
That's why you must play the high card from the short side first. Always. High card from the short side first. That's the first thing we learn in bridge. Okay? Any other questions?
Could you do number 3, Linda?
Sure, sure. Let's see what number 3 is all about. I haven't studied any hands, so let's see. Okay. Wow, this is a bad suit, but you
Six,
aren't vulnerable.
it's 9,
Wow,
9.
that's not a great suit at all. You've got 3 kings, but you're not vulnerable. You should have 2 honors in the suit. Some
And-
people might open 2 on that hand. Not vol against vol, I'd open 3. Vulnerable against any other vulnerability, I would treat it as a 6-card suit and open 2. So the bidding most probably will go 3 hearts, pass, pass, pass. And that's where you should be playing. How did the bidding go? How did the bidding go? Can you tell me, love? You
That's
asked
how
me,
the bidding went.
That's how it went, and down
Went
one.
exact-
and you went down 1.
It was exactly like that, but down 1.
Well, what can
Yes.
you do? What can you do? The only problem is it depends on the lead. You can't go down. And I'm going to tell you why you can't go down. Because let's say they lead a spade. All right? They don't lead a club, they lead a spade. You can't go down. Oh, from this side. Oh, from this side, you can go down on a diamond lead. It depends what they led. If they led a spade or a club, okay, you can throw away your diamonds on the rest of the clubs. And on a spade, you would get a discard. So let's say they led a spade and you put up the jack and it holds a trick. Okay? I would play a spade to the king, get it out of my way. And now I would play the king of clubs, and I would overtake the club with the ace. Now, and I would take the queen of clubs and throw away a diamond. You must overtake the king of clubs. I would take the jack of clubs and throw away another diamond. And now I would take my ace of spades and throw another diamond away. And then we don't go down. You can't go down on the hand, because I'll tell you, even on a diamond lead, oh yes, you're going to lose 2 diamonds and 2 hearts. That's it. And now you just give up your hearts. You're going to lose 3 heart tricks, and that's it.
I'm not finished. Oh,
Okay.
God damn it. Okay, I'm done.
You're
I'm
not going
done.
to
I'm
trump
done.
your partner's trick. And you lose 3 heart tricks. There you go. So nothing else is going to help you. And you lose 3 hearts. It all depends on the lead. Everything's on the lead. But you must overtake the king of clubs with the ace and play the queen jack to throw your diamonds away. Any questions?
Thank you, Linda.
Any questions? I told you if I'm not vulnerable and all not vulnerable, I would open a weak 2. But when it's not vol against vol, I open 3. You should have 2 honors in the suit. So I would treat that as a 6-card suit because it's got no 2 honors. Any other questions?
But aren't you taking a chance playing all those clubs that they might rough them?
No, because you've got a singleton and you've always got these losers. So what is the point in not overtaking it and going for it? You've got a 5-1 fit. That means you've got 6 between you. The chances are of 7 cards out, 4 and 3 is 68% of the time. So you never have to worry. And if they did rough, maybe their trumps will fall together because they had a natural trump trick. So you must try and do that, because a natural trump trick, they may fall together. You never know.
So you should always assume that it's 4-3
Oh,
or.
absolutely, absolutely,
Oh,
absolutely.
okay.
So just
Good
look at the
information.
combination. I use that all the time for all my games. I have a
Okay.
5-1 fit, there's 7 out. An odd number missing is 68% of the time, but overtake it and just get
Yeah, I
your
know.
fifth
I
one.
did. I did overtake it.
Right.
Thank you.
Okay. Any other questions on any other hands?
Linda,
Yes.
if you did not overtake it, couldn't you have used a spade to get back up to that
Yes,
hand?
but then you'd have to, if you won the jack of spades, you'd have to put your king on your ace.
Okay,
Cash your king of clubs,
that's right.
and then put your king on your ace. And now you're going to go for the 3 club trick. Same thing.
Okay.
Same thing. No problem. Any other questions? None? Okay. Everyone's happy tonight. Good. All right. So what's going to happen? Thursday is our last one before we have our little break for a month. And it's going to be on preempts. I'm going to do preempts. So I look forward to seeing you soon. And I'll see you Thursday. Thanks very much, everyone.
Linda,
Yes.
how many nights are you on giving lessons?
How many,
In-
what now?
In August, how many nights will you be giving
It's going to
lessons?
be Tuesday and Thursday.
Oh, okay.
Twice
Okay.
a week. Every Tuesday, every Thursday, starting in August.
Okay. And we're going back to basics.
Back to basics.
Good.
Back to basics. Okay?
Thank you, Linda. Yes.
Yes, sure. I look forward to it. Thank you.
Very
Okay.
good. Good lesson tonight.
Thank you. Hope you enjoyed
As
it.
always.
I'm so happy.
Right.
Happy vacation.
Thank you. You too. If I don't see you on Thursday.
I won't be here on Thursday, unfortunately, so I'll see you in
Okay. Very
August.
good.
Okay.
Very
Good
good.
night.
Good night.